Greetings, UEmper here. Escape from Tarkov is updating to patch 14, and with it comes a load of mechanics that change the game on a fundamental level. I want this video to serve as a primer on how to prepare for the new mechanics, first by explaining what the mechanics are and how they will affect the game, and then explaining how you can make your life easier both in the new update and in the future. And if you think this has helped you by the end of the video, consider supporting this channel by subscribing. Let's begin. First, let me introduce the three game changers. The first of the three is the armor rework. Previously, armor covered the entire body part it was on, like torso. Now, protection comes in the form of plates. They are inserted into plate carriers and protect only the area they can physically cover. Most plate carriers will support plates on the chest and back as standard protection, while others will offer side, shoulder, and stomach slots. You can also individually swap plates of the same size and format to turn what was a level 3 protection vest into a level 6 one, and so on. The second big change is the recoil rework, allowing for more controlled shot groups on targets via short bursts, as well as better tracking of set targets due to the reduced visual recoil, leading to more lethal firefights with increased accuracy. And the third big change is the introduction of vaulting and climbing, or more accurately, proper vertical combat. This will severely affect the way we view and interact with the environment because what was previously a wall will now be a way in, or a new shooting angle. All these changes mean the following things. Means that players who rely on their armor to make up for their mistakes will be at a significant disadvantage. It means that people who don't rely on cover will get significantly more wounded with the new recoil. And it means that people who rely on learning the maps and don't take the enemy's thought process and cunning into consideration will get caught completely off guard with the new vaulting system. I believe that the key to surviving in Tarkov and to thrive is to practice some good habits that will help you universally and do not rely on what gear you wear, what map you're on, or how good your aim skill is. So instead of showing you a regurgitated meta that will be of limited use, I'll showcase 5 habits I maintain that help me no matter what the situation I face or even what game I'm in. Number 1. Make sure you are fully prepared before doing anything. This one might be obvious, but it is one of the most life-saving habits that I maintain. Being confident that everything is 100% on your end means that no matter what happens in a raid, you only need to focus on external problems. Examples can be making sure your gear is prepared before the raid, like magazines filled and choosing the right ammo, or extra supplies for a long raid. Or making sure that in raid, your health and ammo is topped off, so you don't have to worry about that mid-firefight. Little things like that will help you focus on fighting the enemy rather than yourself. Number 2. Make sure you choose a position with a future. That means making sure the position you are thinking of going to is safe before you commit to it. Examples can be choosing a longer road with cover or concealment instead of running across an open field, being at risk every second. Or choosing a position that allows you to maneuver instead of a static cover that you can't escape from. Learning this habit will allow you to choose safer alternatives that will in turn allow multiple ways to push or retreat depending on the situation. Number 3. When in combat, control your pacing. Staying static and letting the enemy do what they want, or being way too rushy, are both fatal extremes that comes from not controlling one's pace. Little by little, try to take more conscious decisions by understanding what the enemy is doing as well as your status. Number 4. Always prepare to switch your mindset accordingly depending on whether you are solo or with a team. Having a buddy with you completely changes the mental requirements of the raid. Before, you didn't need to talk at all or wonder if a sound is an enemy or not. Now, you have to communicate with another person in the game and have to always keep in mind where he is and what he's doing. Staying in contact both visually and verbally will greatly increase your chances of survival. And lastly, number 5. Remember the title of the game, Escape from Tarkov. The whole premise of the game is to survive this war-torn environment and escape. It's not about your kills, it's not about your loot, or the quest completed. It's about you ultimately escaping Tarkov. Having survival at the forefront of your mind will make the entire experience a lot more intense. The fights will be more deadly, the stakes will be higher, the quest will be more rewarding, and escaping the raid so much sweeter. Now, definitely these habits will take some time to get used to, but this patch can give you a lot of time to practice through the map Ground Zero. It is a unique location where you will be able to test out these habits and try to make them your own without having to worry about higher level players until level 20. My wish is that this patch starts changing the average Tarkov player's mindset, from a game of stale metas and ego duels to more of a thinker's game of teamwork and tactics. I've been doing this for a long time now, and I can definitely say that Tarkov players only stand to benefit from this, and I have a lot of other videos to prove it, so check it out if you want. I hope you guys have a blast with the new patch, and I hope you gain a few good habits. Yuri Emperor, out.